Here's a holiday thought.
हेलो हेलो हेलो, आवाज आ रही है? मी शॉर्ट ट्रिप प्लान कर ले। सो पुणे के सबसे पास, और तो चैनल का ब्रेकडाउन भी हो जाएगा, मे भी और नीचे तक भी मिल सके, या फिर एक काम, अगर ऊपर आ जाता है सो हमारा ट्रेड, ये ट्रेड कैसा बनेगा वो बताता हूँ। सी, अभी ये जो ट्रेड है वो ब्रेकडाउन यहाँ पर दिए, राइट, इस पॉइंट पे ब्रेकडाउन दिए। सो हमारी जो एंट्री होगी इस ट्रेड में, इस ये ब्रेकआउट होने वाला है, चल रहा है यहाँ पे साइडवेज, फिर वापस कंटिन्यू के ट्रेड का। सो सी, अगर हमें अभी जो चैनल बना रहे वहां से एक रेजिस्टेंस बना लेते हैं, समझो ये प्रीवियस स्विंग है, राइट, यहां से मार्केट ने ब्रेकआउट दिया और यहीं से सपोर्ट भी ले रहा है, राइट। काम करते हैं, इसको भी हटाते हैं। हाँ, सो सी, इसको भी हटाते हैं। ओके, सो अगर आप देखोगे ना, यहाँ पे प्रीवियस स्विंग से मार्केट ने एक ब्रेकआउट दिया, राइट, ये ब्रेकआउट कैंडल थी 6:30 बजे सुबह। सो यूजुअली ब्रेकआउट के बाद मार्केट का बिहेवियर क्या होता है? ब्रेकआउट के बाद मार्केट का बिहेवियर क्या होता है? एक हायर आए, राइट, यहाँ पे, क्योंकि एक ब्रेकआउट है, स्ट्रॉन्ग ब्रेकआउट है, इसको बहुत बड़ी रैली करना चाहिए, नहीं कर पाया। उसके बाद अगर आप देखोगे मार्केट यहां से हायर आई से, राइट, काम करते हैं, इसको भी हटाते हैं। हाँ, सो सी, इसको भी हटाते हैं। ओके, सो अगर आप देखोगे ना, यहाँ पे प्रीवियस स्विंग से मार्केट ने एक ब्रेकआउट दिया, राइट, ये मैनेज कर सकते हो। अगर हमें ये जो ट्रेड है, ना ही कोई प्रॉप फंड लेने का, जो यहाँ पे अपन जैसे जैसे गोल्ड का चार्ट आ गया।
$924 easy money. Now, this only took me literally 5.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how, but I can't do it for you. People are saving real money doing this. $160 million in the last year. Across thousands of different retailers, you'll immediately
continuation can be there. So, looking at this, definitely a strong weekly close gives us the indication that upside does make sense here, and we can look for buys, looking at this weekly close. Moving down to the daily, same story on the daily time frame. Strong daily candle close here as well. Still respecting the high though. Normally, when we respect the high, similar to this scenario, we can get reversal. So if this daily candle does close bearish, we could see a bit of downside before later on, maybe after Wednesday, starting to try one more sweep towards the upside, which is kind of what we see in the market. Could be the exact same as what we saw last week here, right? So if we look at last week, we start off Monday, with bullish candles here. Monday here, this is your Monday candle. Tuesday candle pops up, reverse kind of midweek here, and then end of week. Actually, here's Monday's candle. Friday, Saturday, so Monday, yeah, Monday we start here, bearish candle, push down on Monday, and then Tuesday really, and then Wednesday is where we get that kind of big kick towards the upside. So something we could see similar here. Monday and Tuesday give us downside, and Wednesday maybe upside. It's possible, but for now, based on this daily candle close, we have daily candle closing bullish here, and previous 4-hour candle also closing bullish here. For me, there is no reason to be looking for sells immediately. Right now, everything points up, right? So we have previous daily candle closing bullish, previous 4-hour candle closing bullish. For me, buys make sense here. Buys make sense even though we're rejecting from the high, close back in the range. Buys still make sense, and that is what I'm looking at here. So moving down 1-hour time frame, we've created a beautiful 1-hour support here. Uh, you know, Looks like price does want to try a bit towards the upside of the range here. We have just retested 4-hour support right now. Can bring back drawings, and we can start to see that. The daily resistance we have here is the previous daily resistance that we just basically closed above. Moving on the 30-minute here, we can see the 30 minutes attempting to make a support here. Just retested the lows here. If this candle can close somewhat bullish here in 4 minutes, could have a bit of an earlier option here, a bit of an earlier option, and give ourselves a shot back out of this range if this higher low structure is going to continue. It is early. Normally, I do take trades after 20 minutes. This candle is only closing in 4 minutes, but with this volume here, we can see continuous volume with everything pointing up. Um, I'm quite confident, beginning of the week, if I'm going to give myself a shot, probably going to give it beginning of the week. So we have the whole week to play with. But essentially, yeah, we're going to wait around 3 minutes here, at least till this candle closes. Have a pretty good setup too here. Can run around 13 pips here for a target here of 10 pips, and then look for continuation, because that's what I would look for. Have to just be careful of this resistance formed right here, if price wants to reject off that or not. And if this closes too deep here, then we'll have to look at something else, right? We'll have to maybe wait for 1-hour setup 3, or maybe just something leaving and closing above this zone to give us continuation. But 3 minutes till this candle closes here. We'll see what ends up happening with that. In the next 3 minutes, let's go ahead and look at gold. So gold market open gave us a rip. I was talking about above 2006. I look for a pretty easy move to 2016, 2017, uh, which is the top of our range here, that we dragged from the daily as well. So looking at weekly candle on gold, bullish weekly candle on gold, everything, as we said yesterday, points up. Uh, Everything pointing up, right? So we can see bullish. Here's that 2016, 2017 mark, the weekly resistance. Weekly is bullish here. We've tapped weekly resistance already, which is target for the week. So we've tapped that, which gives us, a target to potentially rehit here. Daily is also bullish here. Tapped also again that 2016, 2017 zone. 4-hour as well. Now closing kind of doji. You can, if this starts breaking the high, which will give the continuation here, as long as we remain support above this zone here. So as long as we remain above this 4-hour support, which is 2006, we can play within this range and start to continue bullish here. So that's what I would essentially look for here. As for buying, you probably want something leaving 2013 here, gives you a range of 30 pips above here. Otherwise, you need more structure. Trying to buy within this kind of messy range right now is very, very tough. Pulling back is also another option here. If price could pull back, can delete this line here, make it clear. Pulling back is another option here. If this could pull back, create more structure to give you later upside. Selling gold, I'm not interested in selling gold today. Makes absolute no sense, right? Makes absolute no sense for me to sell gold right now, especially higher time frame. Yeah, if you guys are into all of that really low time frame scalping, I'm not speaking about that. It's not the way I trade, but overall, that's only what I would be looking here on gold, to be honest. And yeah, that is basically it. That is basically it. So at 1 minute till this candle closes, needs to close above the daily resistance. Again, we need to get back above the daily resistance for me to be somewhat interested here. But yeah, all the support's appreciated. An intraday scalp, what's your view? I'm gives us the indication that up lacking profit beginning of the month, but then you left here we have clean candles. You could look for the continuation in the next candle to be done. So it's understanding what the 30-minute is doing and using the 15-minute to find an entry. Gold trading on the range not worth it? No, I won't recommend. On my plan, I wrote out there was on the 30 anyways, waiting for break of bearish wick. Yeah, you kind of want close above, not wait of that. That bearish wick is too long for a setup 3. So you'd want just a close above the resistance. But right now, if this just pops up and close somewhere here, you might as well just wait for close above the 4-hour resistance, previous 4-hour. So when we price break a resistance, you wait for a close above the body or the wick? Above the body for me. Depends. If there's multiple wicks, then I need a close above the multiple wicks. Like if there's like 3-4 wicks. How many years did it take you to become profitable? A year. I use baseline chart to draw the support and resistance. Nice. You think GJ might continue bullish like you said? Yes, sir. Like the video, then ask the question. That's a process. Yes, sir. I think the only thing liking and being part of the streams will cost you is a like. That's it. What all news will affect U.S. oil this week? You have your major news you have is OPEC meetings for oil. Nice. Yeah, that's an okay entry here. 5 minute, but a little bit risky scalp, but it in the industry. They got their MetaTrader license taken away from them, and closing below there. Yeah. Range. So I do think the dollar is a little bit more bearish here at the moment. But once we reach about $1.03, $1.03.
I love sparkling water, but I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to create with drink.
Point for me to close out at this point.